stuff here. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so tight back here. Oh my goodness. But oh yeah, so yeah, you can't critique Israel. Oh, safety. This word safety. I love that. So yeah, Jeff, we're just concerned about your safety. We noticed that you mentioned the country of Israel. We've got this online safety act. So in the name of safety, you're just not allowed to say anything about Israel now. Isn't that nice? What I've noticed too in America is this wellness check, this word wellness, right? So like, sign up for better help. Online computer digitalized surveillance that pretends it's a mental health helping you, So because they don't want people going to counselors. Poor people aren't really meant to have counselors or go to counselors. They're supposed to be subjected to help from outside, right? So what they're going to do is, if people start to complain or notice that their community has been looted, their treasury has been looted, most of the money's gone, the resources are gone, the taxes, the things that they did, the community they were building is being gutted. And they are now in perma-war with Iran on behalf of Israel, and there's ICE detention centers going up everywhere. Data centers are draining the water down, and data centers are getting ready to digitally enslave everybody and stuff like that. So if you notice this, if you say anything about this, the problem is you, not what you're saying. We can never engage with actually what you're saying. If you're saying that, hey, I think ivermectin could actually heal people, and I think the way the vaccines were rolled out last time was bad, I thought that went bad, they're never going to engage with that, which would actually make you feel good and make people feel better, make society go along and actually be more mentally healthy. If you engage with people, acknowledge their problems and talk to them, it makes them better, it makes everybody better, it makes everybody feel better. That's increasing mental health. What you do, though, instead is don't let them talk. Shut them down. They don't have a voice on Twitter anymore. They don't have a voice anywhere. They have no audience. They have nothing, because they're suggesting that people themselves actually have power and agency over their own health, and that you don't always have to just surrender to a nefarious character like Dr. Fauci. The surrendering to Dr. Fauci wholeheartedly not good. Having some questions, having some agency of your own, better, right? But now saying that probably indicates that you have a mental health problem, according to what's being put up around us, what's going on around us. And I'm seeing it right now. I'm seeing it already. What used to happen a lot is real insulting. So people wouldn't engage with you, but they would just dismiss you with some hasty generalization, or, just kind of insult you somehow. But now the trend is not to do that. The trend is to kind of suggest that that person is crazy. So they need a wellness. They need some mental wellness, mental health, this kind of thing, this kind of language. And this actually keeps the elites from ever having to be confronted about anything. So there's never going to be a group of people here in America like there was in 1968 or 1970, who are educated, united, and could see around the rhetoric put out by their elites and knew how to confront and ask for real things, unite and ask for real things. They could do that. They could win things together. We can't do that now. We're too divided. We're too distracted. They're taking the completely captured political class, which is beholden to Israel and Goldman Sachs and Raytheon and the CIA and stuff, John Brennan, these types, people that are completely captured, beholden, doing the bidding of these guys, they're never going to be held to account. They're just going to, if anybody tries to hold them to account, they can say, oh, I think that person's just mentally unstable. Yeah, that's... If they think they don't like Hillary Clinton, they're a misogynist and they're mentally unstable. So this sort of gaslighting, that and are patronizing. It's kind of patronizing. Yeah, Jeff, I never really ever did even hear what you said, let alone engage with it. I have certain friends that can't even, they're like little bullet points. They're like, I just don't like you. I'm just going to cut you, block you on Facebook, and I'm just done. I don't have to listen to you anymore. I have to be confronted with anything you bring up and anything you say, any of the content you provide. I never have to hear it. It's just a bunch of psycho rambling. I'm all good, my little bullet point, my little liberal, fake liberal world of just bullet points while everything's going to hell. And we're actually headed back to Trump because of the Bernie block. Blocking Bernie, what the corporate Democrats did